Good morning. Because Barbara and I have not been able to attend sanctuary worship since the beginning of the pandemic, there are a lot of people here whom we have not met. So I thought I'd take a moment to introduce ourselves. So we've been members of SBC for 48 years. Our daughters were confirmed here. 2 of our daughters were married right there. And in earlier times, Barbara was a true pillar of the church. She did multiple terms on session and deacons, and she did multiple other committees and taught church school and ran all of those things. Now, because of health reasons, we're no longer able to be with you in person, but we are with you every Sunday online, and we are extraordinarily grateful that Swarthmore Presbyterian has invested the substantial amount required to make this online experience available and keep us connected with you. So I think we should have a shout out to the AV people who have done all this hard work. And I must also say it's really good to be back with you, and so I guess I'm thankful to the Stewardship Committee that asked me to do this and got me into it, maybe. So now, with respect to our church, let's think for a moment about who we are and its relevance to our pledging responsibilities. So we're a spiritual community. We're drawn together by the pursuit of our individual faith journeys and a shared set of values about our place in the world and our relationship to God. Each week in worship, we are challenged by these folks to contemplate and consider these values. Our mission statement is, and recall, striving to be the body of Christ, here and now, ready to serve. And we do serve. We serve our larger community. Just consider among the many, the first place, Swarthmore, Chester East Side, Appalachia, and as you know, there are many more. We also serve each other. We care for and support each other when in need. We do this in many ways, collectively and individually, and sometimes noticeably and sometimes behind the scenes. So I'd like you to ponder now the following proposition. SPC is simultaneously robust, precious, and fragile. Okay, we are a robust community of faith. Just look around at the terrific people who are here this morning. Look around at our talented, inspiring clergy, our wonderful music program, and all the people who are either employed or volunteers at SBC who make it what it is. That everybody I mentioned is here in whatever their role may be and contributing with dedication is no accident. And consider this beautiful physical facility. This wonderful space for worship, music, and fellowship, cobbled together repeatedly, invested in over 125 years. So SBC brings us together. While we're a diverse group of people of all ages and of many backgrounds, we share the common values that drew us here. We have all made enduring multiple friendships that began with encounters here, and it's likely that without SBC, we likely would have never met 80% of the people who we count as friends within this congregation. So we are a robust, precious, and successful going concern. It's a great community to be part of, except we are also fragile. And our fragility underscores the importance of our ongoing stewardship. A substantial fraction of STPC's attributes that I mentioned are actually derived from the efforts and contributions of people who preceded us. This is an important degree, and we are standing on the shoulders of our forebears. However, our past achievements and current status will not have staying power if they are not fostered by our ongoing commitment and involvement. So this jeopardy is, I think, well illustrated by what happened during the pandemic. The pandemic was a scary look into the abyss for this church. It showed how a threat to congregational engagement had the potential to knock the blocks out from under us. Happily, although we took a hit, and thanks to the truly inspiring leadership, resourcefulness, and commitment by everyone, members and staff, we kept things together during that awful period. And we have emerged, not completely, but mostly unscathed. And that's where our stewardship responsibility comes in. This is an important year for us, as we are still climbing out of the abyss. We're not out yet. It's up to us to restore SBC to its pre-pandemic status. As we are standing on our forebears' shoulders, SBC's next generation will stand on ours. So let's commit that our shoulders will be broad.